The ancient and accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry for the Orient of Arkansas presents a brief introduction to the 24th degree, Prince of the Tabernacle. The cordon is a broad, watered scarlet ribbon worn from right to left. On the front is embroidered in gold a winged globe, and under it a scarab, under which is a brilliant butterfly. All are symbols of immortality. The girdle is of light green Morocco leather, fringed below with gold and edged with gold lace. From this belt are suspended the jewel of the preceding degree, a silver censer, and the jewel of this degree, the Phoenician letter Aleph. The apron is of white lambskin, lined with scarlet and bordered with light green. In the middle is painted a representation of an Arabic tent in gold. On the light blue flap is a representation of a myrtle tree of violet color, also an emblem of immortality. The jewel is the Phoenician letter A, suspended from a short collar of narrow, watered violet colored ribbon. It is another manifestation of the pentagram or five-pointed star, because the star viewed from any angle figures the letter A, since A is the initial of one of the principal names of deity, Adonai, or Lord. This star is a sign of intellectual omnipotence and autocracy. In this degree, we focus on three important philosophical issues. First, there is one true God who is pure and absolute, and who is the soul and spirit of the universe, which he created with a thought. Everything to him is here and now. He is unchangeable, immutable, just, wise, and powerful. His punishments are but the inevitable results of the law of cause and effect. Second, the soul is immortal and is part of the universal soul, and if God pleases, will be absorbed again into himself. Third, the struggle in every man's nature between the divine will implanted in every man by God and the natural will caused by the frailty of the flesh is constant and one with all the universe. This struggle is the law of harmony in action, he reconciling and bringing into accord of the spiritual and material nature of man. In this degree, the brethren enacting ancient drama mourn Osiris, who is representative of the sun, of light, of life, of good, and of beauty. They reflect upon the way the earth may again be gladdened by his presence. Attempts are made to bring life to the dead Osiris with the grip of the apprentice, a symbol of science, and with the grip of the fellowcraft, a symbol of logic. Both logic or right and science or reason fail, for with them we cannot discover evidence of even the existence of the soul, much less its immortality. The third attempt, using the grip of the master mason, a symbol of faith, succeeds. Faith is a profound conviction within our intellectual and spiritual selves, which enables us to somewhat understand God and to know and believe that we are to live after the body dies. As the first of the greater mystery degrees, the 24th degree teaches the paradox of the existence of good and evil in a universe created by an infinitely beneficent deity. The story of the Garden of Eden in Genesis is, in the Western religious tradition, the explanation of the origin of evil in man. This story teaches that, as the result of disobedience to God, man must now continually struggle against his evil nature. Albert Pike reminds us in Morals and Dogma that the object of all of the mysteries was to inspire men with piety and to console them in the miseries of life. That consolation so afforded was the hope of a happier future and of passing, after death, to a state of eternal felicity. From the book of Job we read, "For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease." Now it is time to recap the duties, lessons, and areas of reflection for the 24th degree Prince of the Tabernacle. It is your duty to labor incessantly for the glory of God, the honor of your country, and the happiness of your brethren. Remember the power of faith in the deity and his promises, and that the soul is immortal. There is one true God who is pure, absolute in his intellect and existence. For your own reflection, is the doctrine of the immortality of the soul consoling to you, or a source of menace and despair, or merely a superstition? Albert Pike said that symbolical instruction is recommended by the constant and uniform usage of antiquity, and it has retained its influence throughout all the ages as a system of mysterious communication. The deity, in his revelations to man, adopted the use of material images for the purpose of enforcing the sublime truths, and Christ taught by symbols and parables. So what brought you to this video? Are you a Mason looking for more light as you continue your Masonic journey? Or are you already a Scottish Rite Mason in Arkansas and you are trying to find your place in the organization? If you fit either one of those examples, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. If you are not a Mason and would like more information about the Masonic fraternity, please visit beafreemason.org. Thank you for watching.